My name is Vyolta Saliu. Hello, everyone. I'm the president of Chicago Kent's ACS chapter. I have the incredible honor of introducing someone who is an inspiration to us all. At a young age of 17, he was wrongfully convicted of a crime and sentenced to 28 years. After serving 10 of those years in a maximum security prison and continuously fighting for his freedom, he was exonerated with the help of the Wisconsin Innocence Project. His fight against the injustices he endured continued long after his exoneration to help the many other Americans affected by our unequal criminal justice system. He went on to earn his Juris Doctorate from Loyola University, Chicago in 2015. He started his legal career working as an investigator for the Illinois Federal Defenders Program. After law school, he served as a public interest fellow under the Honorable Anne Claire Williams, and then started working as an attorney with the Innocence Project in New York in 2016. In 2017, he went a step further and launched his own law firm. Please help me welcome the co-founder of the nonprofit organization Life After Justice, author of Redeeming Justice, and all-around inspirational attorney, Mr. Jarrett Adams.
Thank you. I appreciate that introduction, Busula, and I also want to congratulate you and all of the students who just graduated. You guys should feel very, very, very proud of what you've accomplished because you've had to do this facing something that no other law school can say that they faced or law student, and that's graduating in the middle of a global pandemic. You should take this moment and not think about the bar and just think about how far you've come. Before I get started, I also want to thank ACS. I want to thank the president because a lot of what I will be talking about is exactly what the president mentioned, and those are relationships. Those are continued building relationships. And it's also to remind you guys that you went to law school to get this degree for a reason. So now it's on to the next step. So the name of my brief 10-minute discussion with you guys is you never know when you are going to meet someone who is able to help you become someone who goes on to help someone. Now, I'll say that again because it's pretty wordy. You never know when you are going to meet someone who is able to help you become someone who goes on to help someone. Now, my story of being wrongfully convicted, conviction being overturned, and coming home is something that has been told through ACS and ACS allowing me to present. But I want to focus on after I was released because exactly what I said to you guys, never knowing when I'm going to meet someone who's going to help me become someone that can help someone is exactly why I'm here today. I was released in February of 2007. And I wasn't released without having the lasting, impactful impressions of the car crash that is the criminal justice system. Fortunately, I came home and I had my mother, I had my aunts, and I had their focus on making sure that I got the necessary mental health care that I needed to be able to reintegrate back into society. So I started to take therapy. I started to go to school, and I started to realize how important it was for me to focus on relationship building, building with others, and networking with others. I was able to graduate with my associate's degree from South Suburban Community College. I made my way through my 4-year undergrad and I made it into law school. And I continue to build relationship with folks that now in my career, it's extremely beneficial. When I was graduating from law school, I had the opportunity to respond to an email from a lady named Megan Jane. Now, you all probably know Megan as Megan Paulus, but I know her because me and my wife have been around her so much, and her mom, who I adore, that I throw her middle name in now just to mess with her. But Megan, Vanelle, um, I can name a host of folks at ACS who reached out to me They invited me into the fold of ACS. Now, I didn't know much about ACS at all. I had just graduated, just like you guys. And this is why I'm telling this story and how important it was. I had just graduated Loyola. I was getting ready to start a dual fellowship that was operating as a clerkship in the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals, the same circuit that overturned my conviction. And I'm not going to lie, I was absolutely terrified at what the next step was. And it's okay for you guys to feel that same way. But I want you to understand something. You didn't get here to give up now. You didn't get here to be afraid to go on to what God has in store for you. So I hope that with sharing my story and telling you guys that I may be here right now in front of you as an attorney with 3 offices, founder of a nonprofit, but I too had the same feelings of anxiety that you guys may feel right now. So I answered this email thinking about the bar. And more so, I was thinking about how I'm going to pay back these student loans and why on earth does Barbary cost so much? Okay. So that was my life during the time that I got this email. And it was an email from Megan. And I remember, speaking with Megan, and it was as if I had known her before. And then I got a chance to meet Zanelle, and I heard the story of how Zanelle saw me on something, and she asked, Megan, hey, can you get this guy? And before you know it, I appeared. And let me tell you, I was stressed, I was tired, I could have missed that opportunity. But I'm so thankful that I met someone that day through ACS, through Megan, through Zanelle. I met someone who helped me become someone. And now I'm helping someone. I'm helping a lot of folks now. I would go on to the convention that year. And I went to the convention and they made sure that I got a chance to share my story, network and meet people. And more importantly, it wasn't a one-stop shop. This was Jarrett. How are you doing? Jarrett, can we help you? Jarrett, come meet this person. Jarrett, come meet this person. And I at the time I didn't understand, you know, why it was so important, but I do now. It's because that network, this country is built on parties. And so, with me sharing this story about how I was able to meet ACS, how I was able to go to this convention, I don't want to miss the fact that for you guys, this is what's important. You have a class of folks that you've graduated with. You have the ACS family that you've networked with. Do not miss out on continuing to build that relationship. You never know who it is that's going to know this person over there and know this person that place. This country is built on parties. A lot of the decisions that are made by parties. Start your own party. Start to support one another. The president mentioned, about the Supreme Court and about Roe v. Wade. That is terrifying to think that how much work it took for this country to get to a right decision that we now may be faced with reversing all of the good work that was done. I am concerned, but I'm not ready to give up. And the reason why is because I know that there is always classes like you guys who are coming to carry the torch. So when I'm in line, applying for my retirement benefits, I think I'll be safe and secure in knowing that students like you who care so much about equality, who care so much about justice, will be at the helms. I will close, but I wish I had more time. I'm going to close, but I want to close with it with 5 words that meant a lot to me when times were difficult, when I was worried about where would I get a job, my Sally may keep calling me, I just graduated, all of those things. Um, it was these 5 words: struggle, strive, sustain, survive, and thrive. You now have your degree, but that won't shield you from diversity. You have the skill set, but that won't make you immune from making mistakes. You have the passion to be great. That doesn't mean you won't face stumbling blocks. No matter what life throws your way, know you have the support of ACS, of members like myself, and no matter what, continue to struggle, strive, sustain, survive, and thrive. Congratulations, class of 2021.